Right. Oh, wait. See it? Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Right.
Morning.
Oh, morning. Have you eaten?
Shop looks good. Eaten? No.
Do that. I haven't seen you in a day. I don't think you left your place yesterday at all, did you?
I was busy.
Busy.
Tell me, what did I miss?
Well, I assume there was feasts and stuff going on last night. um, that festival.
Feasts?
Yeah. I don't know. I went to bed early.
Hmm. I don't know. know of any feasts that happened.
I mean, was the holiday. Well, normally, like, you remember, like, it happened last year too.
Oh, right. That Grodian holiday.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a Nodus celebration. It was a little bit different this year.
How so?
Oh, normally the Redods would come down and bring, like, there'd be a celebration that they'd throw, but there's not really either the money or the supplies to do it. We kind of threw stuff together. Yeah, Laudia came by looking for a bunch of food to feed Belarno. Apparently there's problems over there still.
I see. Well, when you see her, I have plenty of food.
Yeah, well, I gave her enough for a little bit at least. Hopefully it went a long way. Are we going to talk about it?
What is there to talk about?
I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
Ah,
Morning, Ziegler.
good morning, you two.
Do you need anything?
Good morning.
Sorry?
Do you need anything? Or just our
No,
company?
just stopping by. Just cooped up in the embassy for a while.
Mm.
Wanted to get some fresh air.
No.
How are you two this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. How's everything at the embassy?
Fine.
Business as usual, it seems. So I'd probably be the wrong person to ask. Really, I just keep track of the armaments and such.
Right.
But I suppose they find it useful enough to keep me around. So, are you sure everything's all right, Vezran? You seem a bit down by your tone.
I have a lot on my mind, is all.
Is it something you are willing to discuss? I find it best to get things that weigh heavily on my mind out of my mind. But I understand if that might not be the case for you.
I'm not sure how. I don't.
We had a very weird past week.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we'll start with the weird week before delving into whatever it is that troubles you. Maybe some lighter news, perhaps. Anything good happen?
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Is that depending on who you ask or what you ask about?
Yeah, really both.
Hmm. Well, what is it? If it's good news, I'm sure we can find the good in it. Even if it's just news.
The weirdness in the forest. Supposedly. should simmer down for a while.
I had been hearing some rumors, so that's a good thing, yeah. A positive. I don't suppose you had anything to do with that.
Honestly, how could a couple of elves have anything to do with something like that?
Well, I guess in all the stories, when something strange is happening in the wood, it's usually the elves that have something to do with it, huh?
Hmm.
I think the oh no, that's not right. I think the thing that's weighing down Vizrin more than anything else is well, a lot of his friends have died.
Oh. Recently? As in... I can see how that would put a sour taste in your mouth for the rest of the week. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. And was it anyone I knew, or...
Tyr, Morden, Jensen, Seravith.
Well, well, I did not know them long. Morton and Jensen were very kind to me. And I'm sorry for your loss, dearly. I think it speaks to their characters that even though I did not know them for very long, I felt like they were true friends of mine as well. In times of hardship like this, I know it's still early in the morning, but I have known quite a many soldier to toast to a fallen comrade's honor. What would you both say to maybe tonight having a toast for those fallen comrades, eh? At the tavern? Perhaps the other friends could join and we could make a merriment from dire straits. A celebration to memory, rather than a...
Sorry, am I interrupting?
Oh no, no.
feeling of loss.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
find something like that to be wasteful?
Might I join you?
No, I don't. Not really.
Let me get my cheers out.
Perhaps if you had asked me a month or two ago, I would. But I've experienced much here in my time, Gradia. So, trivialities such as the memory of the fallen might not have interested me a while ago, but what are
I
we
will
doing?
celebrate their honor once I am able to retrieve them from where they fell.
Where?
Not a moment
where,
sooner.
Where have they fallen? Is it somewhere near?
Far from home.
Well, If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. I hate to impose, but I did feel like I knew Jensen in Morden quite well. As is perhaps not so much, but that does not lessen the sacrifice anymore, I suppose.
Perhaps in the coming weeks or months, there will be ways for you to help. I will seek you out then.
Then I would be much obliged. I think perhaps I've overstayed my welcome. I wish you both a restful morning. It seems you have been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good morning, Ziegler. Did you need to make a purchase, Marin?
No. You guys just so relaxed that I kind of wanted to join you. Sorry, my voice. Although, are you busy at the moment? I can get out of your hair if you like.
I'm not busy.
Sorry, my voice. In any case, I'm glad that you made it back from the Mandalorian. And I'm sorry about the losses that you've incurred.
Do not apologize to me for the losses. They died because I was not strong enough to defend them.
I doubt that's the case.
They died because I was not strong enough to go alone. They died because no mortal being should be down there in a place like that.
That I can agree with.
I can only imagine what you saw in that cage.
A blight that must be eradicated. That is what is done there. A foul history.
A hidden history.
Will you ever go back to...
Once I am strong enough, I will go back for them.
you monkey things up with my Come now, Visser. You are very strong, and you show great courage and valor for entering such a perilous place head first. But you can only do so much as individuals. Doesn't mean it's your fault.
That's where you're wrong.
Everyone.
Individuals are the only ones capable of doing anything. There is no such thing as a group. Only individuals whose interests align for the moment.
Well, I have to disagree. For I believe in harmony, true harmony. Perhaps it's a goal that is very far away, but I do respect your opinion. Thank you.
Harmony.
Harmony.
You're going to go take care of some affairs.
These blessings be upon you.
I was going to take a look at that thing I got down there today. And there are a few inscriptions on it. Maybe I can see what that one says.
I take it that's not an invitation.
You're welcome to come along.
Then find me when you plan to do this.
All right.
An amount of cornered wolves doesn't make for a good army. It makes for a good set of prey. A wolf can think alone. A group of them has to follow someone.
Fancy another spar
Why?
today, or are you
miss
busy?
her too. Not busy for the moment, but I'm up to it.
As you make your way through
Ooh.
town, Amon, you know
Dire straits.
Heyo.
Ensuring
How's it
they're
going?
placed in the recent capture of Lady Hyde.
Going all right. Slow day, but I mean, better than terrifying and exciting, I guess.
Yeah.
Pressure on the embassy.
You guys get up to no good last night?
Nothing on my end. No, I was just chilling, and then hell broke loose, but not because of me, or I was not involved. So yeah.
What was that?
You have hides for sale?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bud?
Let's go. Grab those.
All right.
Oh Lord. That's kind of what I got going on right now.
Yeah, I feel like I've been screaming in my sleep and have been having a terrible night.
Dun, 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 dun. So, no excessive drinking or anything last night?
No, though I'm sure there was cause for it.
Yeah.
Because, well, most of the town knows by now, but I don't know how down low it's supposed to be, but you're like with everyone. A lot of you got kinda, kidnapped? By robber baron then?
Okay, so she was going to Balerno. Did she not take anybody with her?
To my understanding, she took two people with her. I almost went with her, but my eyes were hurting at the time. So then I was like, she's got it covered. I'm sure she's got plans.
Shouldn't have given her that fucking food.
And then,
I shouldn't have given her that fucking food. God.
Well,
I got 10 hides.
all right. 2 silver 20 as usual.
As usual.
All right. But yeah, so that's what happened last night. So money's on the counter.
You do realize what this means, right? We're fucked.
Oh, it means really, really bad news. Really bad news.
Yeah, it means that basically we've hobbled the Imperium from helping us at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I need. Yeah. I need to.
Thanks for the hides.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, morning. Morning. Hope you had a good night last night.
That's as good as can be, considering
Yeah, I
the
just
noise
heard
this morning.
noise. What noise?
Yeah. A lot of fighting.
Like close to town?
I mean, it sounded close.
Well, Yeah, it's probably gonna get closer. We're gonna things are gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I need to go find someone.
By all means.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Right.
Ziegler, you said everything was fine at the embassy, right?
When I left, it was. That was pretty early in the morning.
Do you know what fucking happened last night?
No. Wait, depending on what do you mean?
A Lady Heidemann was kidnapped. That thing.
I am aware of that situation. Yes.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
I don't really know. I'm not exactly a politician or a military strategist.
Kind of feel like this is a little bit my fault because I gave her a whole bunch of food that I shouldn't have to go help Balerno, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, so you probably were the last person to see her before her capture, yeah?
Well, I mean, that was like hours before, I'm
Maybe you should tell the clinic about that. Maybe give some more details you can.
Well, the people went with her, right? I was told people, like, Tordy said, who went with her?
Well.
And you just let her get captured?
Tordy was in town.
I fought. However, there was about 9 or 10 combatants. I couldn't fight them all. I'm sorry.
Right.
So you... Okay, how about both of you follow with me? We'll go to the clinic to deliver a statement about what both of you know about this situation, huh? So that they can maybe help solve it faster. Maybe like where you were attacked specifically and maybe where they went. Hey, come on.
Did I buy them? All of them, as usual.
Good day, Aegon.
Good day.
Morning. Morning.
Excuse me, soldier.
Hi.
Two of my friends here were apparently involved recently within the situation regarding Lady Heidemann and her capture. They were some of the last people to see her before getting into the custody of, I believe, the robber baron. Yeah?
Repeat that again?
These two people would like to deliver statements about the last known whereabouts of Lady Heidemann.
I see.
If maybe they could do so within the clinic for obvious reasons.
Of course. Just follow me.
I mean, everything was fine at the embassy, besides, I guess, this situation, but...
Right.
It seems like most everyone is appraised about it. At this point...
You know your statements, correct?
I mean...
You know how to write?
Of course.
I just told you your involvement, last place you saw her, what you were doing, etc.
Yeah.
Understood. I will bring you in to write it on a piece of parchment, and I will set it in. That is all I can pretty much do until I can report to my superior officer.
And who might that be?
Major Dario.
You hear that? There's like a shit ton of footsteps.
You know, I'd like to talk to him.
Oh, do you? Well,
Yeah.
he's not in notice at this moment.
I can wait.
Yeah, I bet you basically maybe give your statement in the meantime anyway.
Precisely.
Sure.
Red impatchment. Come on in. Write down your statements. And if you choose to wait here for Major Dairo to come here, forgive me, my accent, you are welcome, so.
The only thing that'll say is Dario contact me, Markl.
I think that's the one that I heard. I can't remember if it was from you guys or somebody else. There was like right.
What the fuck? That wasn't me.
Okay, then never mind. There's some other mercs.
What?
Oh, no, they kept going on about.
I just started
about
drinking,
Gucci.
okay? And I'm already getting retinol.
Well, then.
That's what
All
that
I
is
got
right
left
there.
is in the canteen is rum. That's all I got left in the canteen is rum.
Well,
You know, I did offer you water.
It's so empty.
What are we looking for?
so Dario.
Either I'm thinking that or...
You can
All right,
do
Bucci
it.
lives.
You can do it, Bucci. There you go.
Maybe it might be a new merchant. Maybe it's a new merchant.
I was waiting.
You just gonna touch your mouth with that broom? What are you, like a beaver? Well of a business move that would be. Thank you. Here, no offense. Need this. No offense, but thank you, Markl.
Of course.
Use it to clean my storefront.
I mean, I'm sure you'll find
You
out.
always know just the right thing to do for me.
I mean, I live here.
How
So
have you found it? They call this place. They call the streets here Stabber's Alley.
Good morning.
yes, that's true.
You know, my first week here, I got stabbed there.
Away from that area.
Good morning.
Yes, it's called Stabber's Alley for a reason, Markl.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should stay away from it if you find yourself.
Oh, it's my favorite place to stand, you know? You get a nice breeze in the summer. It's the one place that smells the least like piss.
Have you know this right here? This street smells wonderful.
Well, I think you're just used to it.
Your candles are nice too, but mine's better. Anyway,
I think it's the blue cheese.
best smelling place.
It makes me want to retch.
I think he's so used to his own cheese that he
Yeah.
can smell cheese.
Morning.
Morning?
That's scary, but it didn't work.
Yeah, no.
How
It's fixing your hat.
you doing, Spawn?
Oh, hearing about terrible things that happened last night.
Just thought of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any update on that?
No.
Right. That's not good.
Could you just leave there, maybe right there.
Also, good tea you guys have, by the way.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
That kind of seems a little off, but he was still offered to make some.
It's, a lot of the things happening these days are upsetting him.
That is understandable. What are you up to?
Honestly, I was
info gathering.
Just wandering around town waiting for somebody to show off.
I'm here.
Awesome.
Shut up.
All right.
Oh, Markl, you sound
The gods
so
have answered your
lonesome.
prayers.
I would love to have an afternoon with you.
Would you?
Ooh.
No, not really. You insulted my cheese. To be honest, the fact that I haven't chased you off with a broom is because I have better things to do.
You stole my broom.
So why'd you insult his cheese?
The blue cheese makes me want to retch.
That sounds like an issue.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
yeah,
an issue.
but it makes the whole place smell
Spoken
awful.
like a real connoisseur. Thank you, Arbor. This is the reason why I like you and why we're in business. You see, we could have been in business, Markl, but you're too busy having your head up your own ass. Maybe that's what you're smelling. Not my cheese.
I wash my crack every day.
Yeah, come on. Well, this seems to be a plus for personal hygiene, but a minus for...
Fuck.
Like, you know, how that she mentioned, like, I can in case I need to try to make sense of things. I'll probably
Be careful up there. Yeah, if you want to go up there, yeah, you go there and then over there, and then you can kind of jump up top if you want. You can't jump. Whitefish can't jump, of course. I'm making a joke. Look, you can swim. What do you do trying to do? Climb on people's buildings? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I do it too, so. Just be careful. It's not the easiest place to go. Careful. No. Can't jump high enough. Yeah. Stick to the oceans.
still alive?
I don't know. I'm not a medic.
Right. Outside the
Let's hope
clinic,
so.
by the windows. We don't have enough beds. We're doing a triage outside.
But I wouldn't be so cold.
Alright.
Is my point.
Cool.
I'm guessing that wagon then wasn't full of alive people. Or healthy people.
What about me?
Not healthy people. Hopefully alive people.
Days or a week ago, you were at least a little bit vibrant in everything you did, right? Oh, God.
Indeed, and you've come back
Stop.
with new scars. and
What's on your
new
mind?
demeanor.
What's on my mind is,
And it's understandable.
I mean, there's a lot of things on my mind right now.
I just want
I think
to
Sanders is
update
getting
the
executed.
world, the people. That's a concern to have.
Oh,
What?
that makes sense. That makes sense.
There's a lot of imps outside next to a pole, and they have him in a hold. I think they're executing him.
With a 2 plus a 4 for the second gentleman, you will
Crossbow through
barely
the arm and gashes.
be able to heal this
from
man. Blood
swords,
is still
sword wounds.
soaking that bandage, but you will survive.
Yeah. What?
One after another, as the major counts off one after another after another. Everyone here who is familiar with lashings as a punishment knows there are few people who could survive 40 in a row. This punishment is close to a death sentence.
Oh, shit.
Sumo is busy tending to wounded or dying.
My understanding.
I'm gonna get out of here before the Imperials decide to do a little bit more than just him.
Sergeant Sanders was head of security, and as such was supposed to look after Lady Heidemann.
That makes
They
sense.
see this pushback as his failure for not stopping her from getting captured. Hence the lashings. Didn't do his job, being punished.
You don't have to watch if you don't want to.
My back is burning.
It's sorry. I mean, I'm partially responsible for this. So I
Back in a second.
have to watch.
Goes beyond just the choices of a person. Don't blame yourself.
I see.
Oh, do you?
I suppose you should be at least thankful it's not the custodian.
The final lash rings out. The Inquisitor approaches, dark blood in a puddle beneath his feet, collapsing to his knees. And yet another rings out. And another.
So they're trying to kill him now?
I do not know.
It's that way, doesn't it?
Show's over. Everyone must move on now.
Curious.
Let's go. Show's over. What are they?
Hmm?
They're loud. Pretty close when they go off.
Probably time to disperse and leave it then. The last of the thing you have to do. It's nothing. What are they pushing for you?
Really?
A little bit.
I do not know them by name. But, regardless, someone paid the price for their fortune, or lack thereof. Nothing could be done now.
I think it's the ones who let it happen.
Sanders was already given at least 40 lashings. For this one, I don't know.
Looks like he's gonna get 3 rounds in him.
Sergeant. Quick word.
Yes.
Our palisade. Is that past the emissary? This side.
Yes, it's right in front of the Radad encampment. The one that's just next to the embassy. That's where the lines are now. They have siege engines on the other side of the bridge between Bridge and Cassetto. Not Cassetto. Excuse.
We fucking crumbled.
I'd cover your ears.
That is
happening now. The fuck?
Watch Aka. After.
Which one
She
was
needs to be
that?
watched, remember?
Who was that?
I think one of the guards said to watch Lady Heidemann.
Outnumbered 3-1.
No, I understand. It's not on you at all. I understand. It's just a shame.
This is Imperial punishment and justice done at its best.
We lost a quarter of all of our fighting force.
Justice.
Everyone's seen enough. Should leave.
We only have about
And
200
the
left.
learner too.
Under the control of the robber baron.
She went out without any Imperial
We're going
men.
to be announcing soon that any travel
Yeah,
on the
Imperial
North
blood
Road
had to be
is
shed
off
for her for
limits.
this.
Smart.
How is that justice?
Surprised to see you here, Lord Adolf.
It's
Because
not.
they were charged to watch
It's
her.
their law.
Justice.
It's a waste.
Thought she was a free woman.
What do you think is important in order to maintain a standard within a rank of military men?
Discipline.
What would you call a man failing to look after his charge not once but twice?
Failure.
That man, Private Friedrichs, has a clean record.
Can't exactly stop
The
me
one
from
that was
technically
executed.
on my property.
Served quite well up till now. When we say serve well, he did his job, he did it cleanly. There were no special accolades outside of clean service and bravery. The man was no protege, but he was a good man. But the one mistake he made was so catastrophic that it might have outcost all that he's done. Should a man like that be spared in the hopes that they may do better, with the threat of the men beginning to think that perhaps no one that is derelictive of their duty will be punished? Or was this the right course of action?
I think it depends on the situation, but given how dire what happened is, it is war. One person's failure can lead to the death of many. If this is how you instill discipline, it's not my call to say otherwise.
Where is that now?
Really curious on what you think, Lord.
Of course.
Lord
Major?
I have a message from your father, and it is very important if you have the
Maybe
time.
it's not a good idea to be this close.
Very well.
We should.
Wherever you find the most convenient to have this conversation, and the most secure.
Doors, I suppose.
What a mess.
Come with me.
No. Well, that's over.
For now. Sure, there'll be plenty more justice in the days to come.
Hopper. There'll soon be an announcement that any travel on the North Road is off limits. You have an exception due to where you live.
Let's head back in.
If you want to be escorted
Appreciate
back
it.
home, just say the word.
Thank you. I rarely go there in the last month or so. Just been sleeping where I can.
Understood.
I'm not singing my hair.
Thank you, though. So Balano is now under the control of the...
Did you already take him
Rare.
to the clinic? Where is he?
Which one?
Mm.
The one that was
I
whipped
assume
or
they
shot to
dragged.
death?
I assume they dragged them
Be more
over there.
specific.
Wait, there was two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was only aware of the one that was
No,
whipped.
Sanders is?
Yeah. Sanders was dragged over to the clinic.
Sanders was brought back to the clinic.
Okay, so
I'm assuming they
Who
dragged the
was
body
shot?
of the other fellow
Mhm.
already. Not 100% sure. Somebody else that charged to apparently watch over and be the jailer of Laudia. I don't know.
Okay.
I was aware of the beating, not the shooting.
Couldn't do imperial justice.
The clinic may continue to run.
The embassy is being emptied and all standing forces are being returned to the ship. We have no ability to intervene.
Why don't we like figure out a way to like point the orcs at the robber baron?
Yeah, you just, point a horde of or violent orcs wherever you want them to go.
Yeah.
Just let me know and I'll make sure to
I don't know. Do you think they can read? Like this guy said, your mother smells. I don't know.
No, they can't.
Yeah, I didn't figure.
You all rest yourselves as best you can. I, for one, have also suffered this.
Why did they come here?
Expression.
I ask myself that every day.
Have been limited. My vacation likely cut short.
Escape war and escape the imps. Run straight into war and imps.
Just, different flavor.
Try not to get the name.
Is it though?
She is quite disappointed in the performance of the local.
I don't know. I try not to taste shit.
Still like telling the story about your car, so I can catch a blade and immediately has to go.
I would hope. Each and every
Oh
one
fuck.
of you.
Give me 1 second, I gotta go to the bow here.
Exit this
I forgot about Avaris.
and witness yet another disciplinary action on her behest. I will be returning to the keep to speak with the Countess. I may return later.
And Stonewalled, unless I...
He's just round the corner.
can get
Oh, okay.
Kyler to it.
You don't sell things?
I just help him make stuff.
I get stabbed. And,
okay.
and then I got the apothecary about 20 steps that way. So.
Exactly. So, well, much appreciated, and you have a wonderful day, Vikia. I'll catch you if I need you.
Somebody say my name?
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Hi. I'm small. How you been? Good, how you doing?
When the men were going to
So you've met Olive?
Yes, we are now acquainted.
Good. Figured we could use a little bit of a hand.
Indeed, with how busy we've been getting.
Yeah.
Well, Olive. Do you know about our ledgers?
She
not
doesn't.
At the moment, no.
I was just going to start her off with a bit of simpler things and then maybe get her into the other stuff. She has her own things that we can, work on first.
Right, the jewelry and the tea.
Yeah.
Very well. Well, I'll leave you to that. I'm going to continue on my rounds. Try and find a sword before it's too late. Do take care, the two of you.
Yeah.
Will do.
I'm going to be looking at those things soon, though, Vezran. Oh, he's already gone.
Very well. I'll be around town.
All right.
He seemed pretty concerned.
He's got a lot on his plate.
Right.
So, yeah, anyway. If you need to get in the back, here's a key. And, yeah. For now, just handle the stuff we talked about, and then, later maybe we'll actually get you on the actual ledger and show you what we got in the store and everything.
Of course.
Hi. Do you by any chance sell any loots that you might depart with?
Any loots, like instrument?
Yes, like an instrument.
Do I still have it in stock? I can't remember if I sold it. I'll check in the back. Hold on.
Okay.
Could have sworn I still had it. No, I think I sold it. Keyboard? No, unfortunately, I think I sold it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I had a flute and I had a lute, and I believe I've sold both of them. Yes.
That's a shame.
Sorry.
That's alright. I hope you two have a great day.
Yeah, I don't have any other instruments here as well, so sorry.
Be safe as well.
Oh
well.
How much for the key?
Uh, 15 copper.
All right.
Actually, it's probably more like 10. I'll have to look into it.
Maybe.
Any travel outside the northern gate is off limits. Balerno has fallen. Cross Keys has also fallen.
Right. Just thinking. Who's are you in charge now? Like, when the Capitano's gone, who's the, other than like the Custode, who's in charge?
There hasn't been a replacement, but what goes on has been relegated to the sergeants, myself, Stefano, and Vicar.
Alright.
At least for what happens in town.
Alright. Fenton, I'm gonna need to talk to you in a bit. Probably not today, maybe tomorrow, about something I have on the back of my mind.
Anytime, as long as I'm still alive, that is.
Anyway.
Anything else before I go?
No, that's everything.
Okay.
Talking about tea sounds a little bit trivial considering what's happening.
Anyway.
But I was going to say, maybe we could do 5 copper a cup and 15 for a whole pot.
Yeah, that could work.
And a whole pot contains what, maybe 4 cups?
Sounds about right. Anyway,
So if you take a whole pot, then
yeah, you get a little bit
get
extra.
a little bit of discount.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I gotta go do some more rounds. If no one comes by, just don't feel obligated to stand around, you know?
Right, right.
I'll be trying to direct people here for like a little bit of, you know, a new reopening sort of thing, but not gonna be today.
Alright.
Who knows? Maybe we won't even be here tomorrow.
Let's hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Lady Markl?
Hey, look. How's it going?
As well as one can be in wartime, but good to see you again. I didn't know what to expect after not seeing you in Bezran after a while.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'd go on a little bit of a business trip.
Fair enough. Now that you're both back, I did have a question. Was that unit of spider silk still coming in yet?
I haven't even
still in the
ordered it yet,
works?
but I will be now that although that whole ordeal has been dealt with.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted to check an update, but that's much appreciated. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, I won't tear you any longer. You have a good day.
Kit, can I help you? Or are you just following him around?
Well, no, I thought I'd come talk to you because I know you're gone for a few days. I was just hoping maybe it was like to have more information on the stuff.
No.
On
You both have a good day.
no.
We know what we gotta do for that.
I know, but you know, maybe like you guys. That's where you guys went.
Oh, no. No. Other direction.
Okay. I saw like people snooping around your shop while you guys were gone.
Yeah. Kind of people.
And they're just shady type, but they didn't like do anything. They just like eyeballed it, and like they came back a couple days. They didn't want to like stand out. So I just.
Good to know.
They're just people eyeballing your place. I mean, with people breaking into Torty's shop, you know, maybe your place is next.
Good to know.
That's all. That's all I got. That's it. You see around if and the like. Just come find me if there's anything cool happening, because you know adventures are awesome.
Not as awesome as you'd think they'd be.
Probably smart. They're not like the stories.
No. Not like the stories at all.
Yep. I hatched to let extra air out
See you
to
around
have
then.
more air circulation throughout
Kimchi?
the shop.
Hi.
Are you busy?
A little bit. Are you about to do one of the things?
Yeah.
Give me 5 minutes.
Understood.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna go check that stuff out right now. You're
Maybe do something if I don't.
you wanna come along?
That is so valid. Alright, come on.
If you look through maybe some other places that have a keystone. But the keystone is basically, yeah, that thing in the center of the top. Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, I'm basically a mercenary for hire at this present time for small stuff around town if you need it. So, kind of like, if you need something, then I'm around town that I could get done for you. Move a box or two, go to here to there, grab something for you.
I did get... Kit just said that there was issues with people getting robbed recently. People were casing her place the other day.
We're not trying to do. We're not trying to do something overly dangerous.
Well, you literally just standing here at night is really all we need you to do. Just to scare off anybody who would try to pull anything.
That'd be reasonable.
What's that worth to you?
It's. Let's go 10 copper a night.
You know what? I'll do that for sure. Not a problem.
Like to do that. We'll have a couple days off in between. I'll let you know when those days are off.
All right. Anyway, Vezran, you want to go check that out then?
Lead the way.
What was your name?
I'm Simon.
Simon. Yeah. Markl, Vezran.
I'm Simon F. Cowell.
Yeah. Markl.
Markl.
Anyway, we have business we need to do, so yeah. We'll see you.
Yes, by all means. I'm just catching up with today's events.
I got everything upstairs.
Right.
This stupid fucking. I gotta be a better thing for this. God said 5 minutes, so... Did you get any extra notes that I might have not been there for? Because I went through everything that I had and didn't really seem to help.
May read through everything that I copied down.
It's all about the same. I've really been meaning to ask you about that thing you pulled off.
Which thing?
The whole, like, knocking a whole bunch of those monsters away?
Simple transference. There was a powerful effect on the door. I merely redirected it.
Yeah, it's all about the same as what I got.
And what about what you got? There were a few things of interest, including what was in that box that you miraculously had that key for.
Yeah, well... that thing... I was going to check the inscriptions on it. It's interesting. I'm not 100% sure what it's actually doing. It's absorbing the whatever magic, or destroying it, or
it surely can't destroy magic. Perhaps contain it.
It's not like it's becoming more powerful. It just, whatever it interacts with just stops. Maybe disrupting it? Really want Kimchi to show up right now. I'm just on your front. You weren't able to do something like that before, right? And you say it's simple transference, but everything that I work with, it's all, or that I have found, it's all inscription based or enchantment based. You don't do any of that. It's like it's part of you.
Not quite.
Are you sure about that?
Even if there is something inherently within me, needs a conduit to come to the surface.
So what was the conduit?
The runes have grown.
I know
Like
it
you
was incomplete. It's definitely grown.
It is down both arms and up my neck now. Down my torso on both sides.
What did it say? Because it wasn't finished before. Maybe it's finished now? God, how long ago was that? Oh, there it is. No?
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine. He was just showing me his little runes.
Oh.
I was
That's
trying
right,
to...
they did grow, didn't they?
Yeah.
I need to activate Markl Translate app.
Yeah.
Google or Markl Translate. Yeah, give me 1 second. That's a Brunswick thing.
Well, we can do other stuff while I'm doing. Well, God, where the hell was that?
Where's what?
Or I wrote down, what episode was it?
Oh, the stuff that he translated before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
Just wanted to, it was like episode 30 something.
Here, I'll copy paste it to you. There you go.
Oh god, I gotta go out the window now. Sitting backwards in my room. Don't normally sit in this chair. Anyway, Vezran. Okay. What's this say again?
That's what you've already translated.
I know that.
Or at least that was all the non-shifting stuff, yeah.
O bound and brought to kneel to prevent destruction, thy flesh was incision made, so both history and future could be saved. Memory of emotion, of blood spilled, and oath made, now never to be broken. Here thou must realize upon creation the division from what you've become. That without such sacrifice and meeting to fire and war, your kind will succumb. Enter now into your proper and eternal duty, replicated faith, and, well, perhaps it's finished now.
Perhaps. There is certainly plenty more.
But on another note, this also has inscriptions. Now, this is the more refined stuff, right? Like it's actually like the proper writing
This
and not like
does-
that bullshit.
It's what's on him is actually fairly close.
Yeah.
Although this really does look cleaner.
Yeah.
If you will. I assume you are attempting to translate.
Yeah. And I did get some stuff before, I remember, right?
Yes, but now you've actually spent some time looking at it. And just like what's on Mirandel, so too does this form complete sentences. It says the following. By right of blood and bound to mystic lore, unravel, unmake, and to the earth restore. Release the magics, let their essence wane. Gift back to Azura what we cannot sustain.
Back to sustain.
I will send that to you as well.
Wait. That device. You don't think it actually is capable of unraveling refined magic?
You got anything to test it on?
We'd have to go and take life from something.
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
Something like that exists. That can't.
Blind of blood and bound to mystic lore. Unraveled, unmake, to the earth. Release the magic. Since wane. Give back to Azura what cannot sustain. You know, it's who'd have thought that magic inscriptions would just be rhymes? Perhaps it's just for flavor.
As you say this, Markl, it's true that so far things do seem to rhyme, but there's more to it. There's a cadence to it, a rhythm, some sort of pattern that seems present, although you can't quite put your tongue on it. It doesn't seem like it's just poetry. There's a structure here, but you can't quite picture it.
gonna look at the stuff I copied down from that vision as well. I know I wasn't able to fully like do anything with that.
Well, you are due for a roll. With an 8 plus your bonuses. Looking at it and everything that you've learned today in the past 5 minutes, you think that something here kind of comes together. Why was this written on paper if everything else seems to be on something? It seems like whatever this was the preparation or the calculations or the diagram, whatever it is, for this thing, but it's not the finished product. It's just the guide on how to get there. It seems like whatever happened afterwards in your vision was the actual process of using it. That being said, it's clear that from whatever's on here, someone who knew what they were doing could create whatever it is that you were about to do.
Right. Oh, yeah, Vezran, I also found this. Does it do the thing? Toss a pendant at you.
Is this the weird pendant?
Yeah, the one we got. I found him in Mandalorian.
You got some tinglies there, Mirandel. We're fine.
You showed me this already, haven't you?
Did I? I don't think so.
I believe so. The one that wasn't silver.
It was copper, yeah. I don't know. There was a few of the things that I got there I couldn't remember. I just don't know what it does.
DM, am I able to determine the uses of something like this? After all of the magic exposure and
this thing doesn't have
whatnot?
inscriptions on it, does it?
No. It does not, but it is refined magic, Mirandel. You do know that. As for use, one moment.
Always be a mystery.
All right, I've got two answers. One, Mirandel, all you can tell is it's refined magic. You cannot determine its use simply from its exposure. As despite everything here, there are still too many unknowns. And secondly, Markl, you do see that there is more information on his body, but it will require time to decipher, like last time.
Mm-hmm.
As you put it down, a thought does cross both of your mind. There's a source of refined magic right there.
Yeah. But it could be useful. You know what? We could try it.
I've already seen it in action. No reason to destroy some artifact that could potentially come into use.
You don't want to try it?
To what end?
I don't know. Here, hand you the disc.
Mirandel, as soon as you grab that disc, it stops tingling.
Strange. I don't sense magic on it now that I've touched it.
It's back.
Huh.
Yeah.
I sense it again.
And if I put it down?
Yeah, it's gone.
I don't sense it anymore. Why only when you grab it?
Okay. Hypothesis. The letter that was attached to this, well, this was for Arcanist Zeno. He had asked for it from his family to help him in his working with the assembly chamber in Nithmalarian.
Did you say the inscription out loud, Markl?
The inscription on this?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have mumbled it. As I was reading.
Yeah, I figured you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
For the 12 plus 4 from your major, you can surmise that it seems like this object from the inscription written by right of blood, that first part. It seems like that could be related. Yes. He said that the first words in the inscriptions were by right of blood. Whose blood?
By right of blood.
So I have a little bit of a theory after we got back. All the drawings and everything are here now. You've seen them, right? You've seen all of my crazy paintings and everything. The guy working.
Yes.
So the guy working over the thing. I think
Man
that's
toiling over unknowable things in artifacts and ruins.
I think that's Zeno.
And you have memories of him because you are related.
I guess. With what limited knowledge I have right now, that's all I can surmise. The drawings, the paintings, the things that are in my head. It makes sense, right? I'm not crazy.
On the contrary. It's the only sane explanation that I can think of. That's a clue, though, Markl. A massive one. As to where you were, what you've been doing. The event that led up to your memory loss.
But that was... If I have memories of him... It was thousands and thousands of years ago, Visrin.
Elves live for thousands and thousands of years, Markl.
I mean, I don't have a gray hair on my head. Not a wrinkle.
Don't know what to tell you. Perhaps this memory that you've seen is not one of your own, one of your blood.
Perhaps.
Or perhaps you know something that the rest of us do not. After all, I wouldn't be surprised. You wouldn't be the only creature that I've met with an unnaturally long lifespan.
For a few fleeting moment down there, I thought I was him. But no.
The Arcanist who shoved souls inside of the Warforged.
Made me sick. Everything I saw there, I just wanted it to end, to never have been. But you can't hide these things. Especially considering that the people that lived back then are still, well, around.
I wonder how much of this lost history did Falkworth know?
That's the magic man.
Yes, I suppose you can put it that way.
Yeah, well, that's how Lord Erdhart. It's really hard to not call him Tazim. Yeah, that's how he called him.
He too is from around those times. Perhaps if we run into him, we can ask him a couple questions.
Yeah. I'd like to pick his brain.
I doubt he'd have an answer for you. But who knows? You're not me. But perhaps you would entertain it. Well, Markl. Overnight, let me know what these runes say.
Am I able to do some kind of preliminary research on the new stuff on him right now?
Yeah, you can get started.
Yeah.
You just need time to figure it out.
Everything moves around.
You can
still.
scribble down whatever notes. Yeah.
You know, looking at artifacts is a lot easier than looking at all the stuff on your back, Vezrin. Up. I'm gonna look at it cross-eyed. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more here. Can I see your other arm? There was nothing there before. Yeah. It's giving me a headache. We'll come back to it later. Well, that's eye-opening is one way of saying it.
Perhaps.
Well, it's interesting to know that that thing is useless to anybody else but me, so.
For the best, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, Markl.
Yeah.
I'm due a few drinks at the tavern.
Yeah. Sounds about right. You eaten yet today?
Eaten? No, not yet.
Should probably do that.
I have bread waiting back at my house.
You can have more than bread, Vezran.
I'm afraid I just don't have an appetite.
If you're not gonna eat anything, I'm gonna force it down your throat.
He was waiting until we'd finished.
There's no need.
Yes, there really is a need.
Then he would tell me.
Nonsense.
Look, if you are malnourished and not able to wake up in the morning, who else am I gonna bounce this shit off of?
Setting the mortar, gotta put cement down.
I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me, alright? I'm gonna get you something to eat, alright?
Alright.
I would be more than willing.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Mayron.
you.
I know, I'm a genius.
Is there a line?
Oh,
no.
Did you
It might be.
Alright.
Here's Ivana's shirt order.
Do you know where Reuben is?
Now I get the whole town to help me today. All
Good,
Reuben?
I don't think I'm acquainted.
It's like a sandwich with smoked meat and mustard.
Like the
and-
Amish. We all just go
That
there and
sounded
build
like a name. I don't believe I've made a Reuben
this case,
before,
a
but I
Reuben
know a
didn't build a
varied
wall.
amount
Well,
of
I'll make sure to deliver it,
sandwiches.
so thank you.
I might know it by a different name.
Maybe
Tell me the
the
ingredients.
What's in it again? You got rye bread?
Building gates for the north and east wall.
I got rye bread, garlic bread, raisin bread,
Another thing that's in.
There's a gate.
normal bread,
and
white
there.
bread.
I think those are the only two gates we can handle at the moment.
Oh, you know what? We might have to. I think.
Building doors.
That's what they would have wanted.
I don't know.
I know there's a lot of Theosians in town right now. Do you got sauerkraut?
We don't have the iron, so we have to do a gate.
Definitely not.
It's like a pickled cabbage.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely
familiar.
a wooden
Alright.
gate would be good.
I think we might have a small amount.
And then you just have a giant tree as the lock.
It's corned beef,
Have enough for, like, a
sauerkraut,
meal.
like probably a mustard or something on there.
You're gonna be building a wall in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, in about an hour, I suppose, when people are done with all the important stuff.
Right. I'll meet you at the wall.
Cross door.
Sure thing.
Yeah,
More help.
and like if you just put it on the
And do
stove.
like a nice triangle in the middle. For
Yeah,
them,
but you
make
like
all
throw it on
fancy
the stove or
Well, at
whatever.
least it gets people a meal.
I get what you
Melt some
mean.
cheese on it.
Okay.
How you doing?
Hi, Marin.
I really want a Reuben now.
I never miss a Marin hand wave.
Who's Reuben?
Yeah.
Delicious.
Hey, we'll be building the wall.
Does he
later
like work
today,
at the bathhouse? Or?
If you want to help.
Oh no! He's very interesting man though. I think he's Theosian.
All right, thanks, man.
Here's your
I'll let you
sandwich.
know.
Can you make it two of
Maybe
those?
20 copper.
I could.
I cut it in half. There's two slices
Can
there.
you make another one?
No.
I'll give you 40.
Good morning, Sam.
Ask me what?
Mr. Gorbomb.
Oh, I'll be
Birnbaum
getting
Chav.
people to help me
Tear
build
down
the
that
wall today. If you want to assist.
Ah. I can. I think.
I'd be very appreciative.
Oh yeah, the wall's looking pretty good, by the way.
Yes, I was
Thanks,
sitting up on
man.
there.
Yeah.
But we do need more help because
Stopping by,
now
looking.
I don't have any dwarves to bring over the stone.
I
from the
have
quarry.
100
Okay.
stone.
Yes.
Is that enough?
You have 100 stone.
Sorry, just
How do you have it? Where are you storing it?
That might
Well,
It's literally like right beside the wall.
right. I could buy it off you. How much is it?
Carved stone. I didn't know if anyone that belonged to anyone. I just thought it was like a debris pile.
What was that?
Do you need money for it? Like the stone? How much
I
do you
mean,
need
I'd
for it?
rather have a wall.
That is fair.
If it helps, just think of my entire body as
Rodods can pay for it. I
Yeah,
don't think I
like-
have
Two
enough money
sandwich.
for 100 stone, but
Yeah, I mean,
40
it'd be
copper.
like 8 copper each.
How's my
It's
tabard
stood
coming
there.
along?
right.
Merci beaucoup for your patronage. Bon appetit.
All right, thank you, thank
I
you.
hope I don't have to rely on donations. That just feels terrible.
Anyway, just letting you know.
I'll see if I could. How much per?
8?
I'll see what I can do.
That's almost cost, so.
8 silver?
So the first step is
God, of course. Ooh, my plate. Knock, 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 knock. If the door's open, I'm just gonna try and open it, by the way.
Go ahead, come on in.
Yeah.
How they mistreated them.
Yes.
Peasant? Let's get corned beef,
Thank you.
sauerkraut, cheese, a little bit of like mustardy sauce, and rye bread.
It looks delicious.
Yeah. I'm glad they had everything. So, it's a private thing.
I was
or,
recounting the mission debriefing.
Right. You want half of this?
No, I wouldn't take that from you.
We discovered down there that this Arcanist Zeno was the one who was creating these Warforged. There were a couple of counselors who were against it, or rather who were sent by Elysium to supervise. It seems like one of the counselors, Seleth, managed to not only survive the encounter, but tampered with the Warforged. It would seem that Seleth is the one who tampered with their coding, whatever it was that kept them in line and obedient.
Made them like Strider.
And then he disappeared.
I see.
It was after we were leaving that chamber, after we had discovered what powered it and taken it for ourselves, this staff that Venora has, that elven ambassador found us again, cornered us, demanded we give it over or we die. Fought tooth and nail. One fought so bravely. And that is when we lost Sarah. You sacrificed everything to save us.
I'm not going to believe she's
After
dead
that.
until I see a body.
I would like to remain hopeful as well, but
You think Inalaman's going to let himself die in a cave like that?
You think he'd save Sarah?
Think he'd find her useful?
Don't give me false hope, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
we pressed on as the caverns fell around us. We had to run from building to building as some creature stalked us, hungry for the staff and for the lives of those that came down with us. We just knew that if it got a hold of us, there would be nothing that could be done. It was that sort of beast. And yet, it grabbed me. And I managed to blind it, only for a moment. I thought I was dead. But I guess I've always been hard to kill. We managed to escape the caverns, barely. Found the remains of some elves and drow agents who had fought each other in the caves and died. And then, as we exited, more elven soldiers. Men who escaped. They made the same demand that their emissary made. We did not back down. Morden paid the price for that fight. But we were fully successful. The staff was returned. The grove is alive. It has been returned to its former state.
Costly.
And a deep, dark elven secret is no longer a secret. It's just who will believe us.
We have a man from the Institute.
Yeah.
Who was there firsthand?
Ooh, we let him know. Or, well, no, we let also one of the people that led us to that site know a couple of the things that we found there from Keep. So, one would expect the Redods know. We left out a lot of information.
That's Scholar. What did you tell him?
We left out a lot of information. Just about the elves,
what?
About the Warforged. That was it.
Told
Nothing
him
to do
about
with
the elves?
Why not?
Because the last thing we need is for Gradia to turn against the elves and side with the Empire.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I'll have to leverage my family status as a younger house.
We didn't let them know about the elves that were there like now, about the elves that before. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm aware.
Okay, like that's what the stuff we left out was the fact that Inlaman and all his people were there.
Well, that is the gist of what happened.
And how are you? Aside from the obvious.
I am alive. I have purpose.
Purpose is good. This defeat that we had today, because the Imperials weren't there, it's being put on the Erhards. We need to, if anyone asks you about it, tell them that while we suffered many losses, we dealt just as many to the robber barons, and we fought as well as we could and performed a fighting retreat. The current thing is that we just fucking crumbled. And if I don't have any sway anymore, then I can't keep pushing what we need to push. So, as you two are shop owners and merchants, if you could disseminate that between people, that would be very handy. Just if people ask.
We can give it a try.
Thanks.
Now the truth, was it a crumbling defeat?
Terrible. We had no Imperium there. We did the best we could. Arn was there, but we lost over a mile. We're back behind the cross keys now.
Sergeant Fenton was going around telling people not to leave outside the north gate.
That'll be closed down.
Knock, knock.
Come on in, Tang.
I don't have a key.
The door's open.
It's been open. It's bad. With Lardia captured, 2,000 men on standby because we hold Lardia.
I might be able to help with that.
Do go on.
Well, it's been... I might be a little rusty. It's been a long time, but I used to do a lot of espionage type things 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I could get from the keep maybe the robber baron's signature, forge a couple documents, get some armor from like similar to his men, like sneak in there, do a little poking around, see what I can do.
The issue is that we're not entirely sure where she's being held. We believe she's being held at Tethor Keep.
Yeah.
Now, because of the operation we did last time, their security has probably tripled.
Yeah, that's why it would just be me. You know, blending in.
And how would you get her out?
Well, we gotta get the information first. That'll come later.
What information would be?
Where, times, when, guard rotations, everything. How they're treating her, you know.
Maybe. Venora is working on Remember that time Iandel, in the middle of a fight, just... Venora is working on something that might have that effect. Something small, a little token, a rune on it. If you could sneak in, get that to Ladia. That might be a play. I don't know her limitations on it, though.
She's still figuring it out.
Yeah.
It would be a long ways off if we were even able to do it.
The current plan, and this stays here, is that Arn is going to perform a fighting retreat to slow down the Rob Baron's men, while trapping the Sabine forest to slow them down even more. He's going to fight retreat to the embassy, which is being emptied today, as per the Robber Baron's request. Arn will hold the embassy, which will stop the Robber Baron from pushing up his siege equipment, which should stop him from attacking Nortus directly. He can hold that for some time, but I don't know how long. If Venora can figure out that thing in that time, this might be a play. Make the preparations that you can. If you need signatures, see if you can find them. If you need equipment, see if you can procure them. Don't do anything too overt. We don't want anyone knowing that we're doing this, even the barons.
Right.
If you have any sort of information that could help Venora figure this out faster.
Also, you talked with the robber baron. So, like, is anything specific we should know about him, or?
He's really interested in magical artifacts.
Does he have your ability?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I can bring stuff with me.
Even if he did, we could try and do it at a time he's not there. Maybe we could communicate with Arn, get him to launch a fake offensive, draw him to the front. While that happens, eyes are elsewhere, you sneak in, hand the thing to Ladia, sneak out. She and appears wherever it is.
Well, wouldn't that be convenient?
That's the only
I
way.
still would
see
highly
those getting
recommend
that
working on a plan A that doesn't involve the creation of an artifact.
We have no other plan A. If Venora can't get this artifact, then I guess you sneak in, gather what information you can, see if it's even viable to send a rescue party. That's all I have.
Wait.
The Viper owes me a favor.
It's that other drow guy that showed up in our shop that one day, right?
One and the same.
I'm hesitant to use him. But if he owes you a favor, if you would burn it on this, and you could be sure that he achieves it. That could be a final plan if we can't achieve what we need to achieve.
Very well.
Plan C.
And C. Okay, this is good. This is better than 20 minutes ago.
If you need information on how it is progressing, I'm able to keep in touch with Venora and see how she is going. with getting in touch with making things like that.
I really wouldn't.
Correct.
I wouldn't rely on that, but it's good to know it's an option.
As would I. She doesn't know how to use the power that she is currently, well, holding. And she needs time in order to do that.
Correct.
So for now, try and think of a tactile plan A. One that would be viable without the creation of new items or risking favor.
If I could see in the dark and had the ability to knock people out, some kind of alchemical means would make it a lot easier to go in and get her out quietly.
The issue is, again, Taylor Keep is, the security is way tighter than it is before.
Yeah, but that's like...
Even if you do that...
For an assault, are they going
You
to
need to
expect
get-
one idiot to go in there and just walk through the front door?
It wasn't even an assault. It was a sneak in. There was 3 of us there.
Fuck.
That's what they're... Yeah, that's what they're prepared for.
They've already been infiltrated once.
That's what I mean. And even if you did get in there, you have to get Ladia out. And Ladia has this fucking thing where she starts to freak out and forgets where she is. That would just compromise everything.
Luckily, she's small. We get the thing from Torty. The pendant.
right.
Throw it around her neck. Throw her in a bag and drag her out.
She's the one.
Then after that, you need to get through however many miles it is from Telor Keep to Nortus, all of which is basically robber baron lines.
Shouldn't be a problem. Closest way from there would be getting to the channel. Possibly a boat. Just waiting. It would have to be at night, too.
We could set a boat. Okay, do the preparations you need to do that, because either way, you're gonna need to do that. Keep it low key. I'll talk to the Venora and see if we can figure something out.
Do either of you have a way... Fuck it. You can see in the dark. I can't. Does anybody know? Like, I've heard potions.
There's a potion for that.
Who has it?
Venora,
Wainwright sometimes.
Night Stalker potion.
She can make them?
Can she make them, though?
If she can't, O'Shawn might.
I don't think so.
Failing that, Wainwright sometimes brings them in. But someone has been buying them up immediately from the merchants, crates of them. So I'll look into that a bit too.
We have a contact in the Merchants Guild, don't we?
Yeah. Well, who's buying them up?
Also red knives. I think the simplest option is using the Viper, but rubs me the wrong way, you know.
I know you two have history with them. Like, maybe I could talk to him. He seemed to, you know, reciprocate.
Vezran owes him the favor. Oh, sorry, he owes Vezran the favor, I should say.
Yeah. Well, I could just have a nice discussion with him, see what happens.
You get
Hire him instead of using the favor.
Just ask him if he's got any of those potions, maybe.
He's
likely going to ask for something from you in return.
Yeah, but he's got friends that aren't Drow, like the one that pushed me back into our place of business. And you can't say that they can see in the dark. I'm sure they have those potions.
True.
They're probably the ones buying them all up.
If you're willing to put yourself into that sort of... He'll want something from you, so just expect that if that's the case.
Yeah.
Depending on how valuable these potions are to them, it might be something exceedingly dire.
Push comes to shove, Vezran uses his favor.
have a question. You and your father have access to the keep now, yes?
Correct.
Do the Redards have a family crypt of sorts?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. That place is a fucking maze, though. I could look around a bit. Why's that? You're not going to do any grave digging, are you?
No. Simply... Well... I'm not sure how to put this. If you could ask a man who their killer was, and if they knew the answer.
Wouldn't that simplify things?
Wait, you just you talking about actually talking to dead people?
Just a thought.
And how, pray tell, are you going to do this, Vezrin?
Is it a trinket you found, or what?
Well, first I simply ask.
What exactly would you ask? Someone at the door.
Who was your murderer?
Okay, and what's the best case scenario?
We find out who really killed Joldar.
And that would help us in this particular situation. How exactly?
You know who to trust.
Don't get me wrong. It's a burning question, but... I'll ask if they have crypts, I guess.
Is it such a bad thing that body is being held hostage if the man that's holding her hostage was truly loyal to Jildar?
Doesn't matter if he's loyal to Judah, he's not loyal to the Barons right now.
Let's not all pretend that we are either.
Okay.
No, but unfortunately they back us, and we're in their camp now. Alright. I'll ask to see if that's the case. That way we can proceed to move from there. You get together what you need to do. Let me know if you need any help with that. If you can do any research on helping Venora at all. I don't know if you have books on that kind of thing. I'm going to talk to Venora, see if she can figure something out. If not, we'll look at other means. Right now, put ourselves in a position. Everyone good?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's the information gathering phase.
Yay, team.
Cool. Finish your sandwich.
Great.
Sandwich.
Food. Right there.
If I take a bite, will you stop hounding me?
Eat half of it.
I will take a bite.
Eat half of it. I'll have Tang hold you down and I'll shove it down your throat.
Eat it. You're not dying of starvation.
It's delicious. I just ate mine, not completely. There you go.
You know, I actually have a question about skullduggery. That's the word, right?
Sure.
I was going to ask Kyler, since he's about the sneakiest person that I know, but
Yes.
the new armor. Not sure if I should keep it under wraps or if it's something I should just have. Figured out how to change into and out of it.
I mean, probably look like a completely different Warforged.
I put on a couple of the plates already, or at least tested them out, the ones that I could reach. And definitely makes me look different, but not
Oh,
entirely.
I didn't even realize you got like a regular arm now.
That's not new plates.
You just took all the other stuff off?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Utilizing them to figure out how the connections work so that I'm able to make new additions. Or recreate them if needed. But anyways, I was going to do a field test of the plates that we found down in Nith. Figured out that they don't actually work with Strider's design, they work with mine.
Have you seen him
But
since?
I was trying to figure out. No. Ever since I've done the initial repairs to give him enhanced connection, he's been silent aside from the attack on the emissary. At least I haven't seen him since then. And it's honestly worrying me. But
Tell
there's
Harry
a war going on.
to keep his eyes open if he shows up there. To let you know.
I have plans for the water wheel now, but at least the upper floors of it.
Yeah.
But I'll let him know. I was going to be going by there more often. I was just trying to get second opinions on whether or not I should keep the secondary armor set that I have access to hidden or not.
I'd say probably.
'Cause I believe if I use it in combination with the cloak, it's going to be very hard to tell anybody that's me.
Anyway, let's not sit around somebody else's house when they're not here, eh?
Yeah. I thought that he would be getting back inside.
Oh.
Did you see by any chance Venora around?
You look like shit. You okay?
Yeah, just some training who didn't go exactly as planned.
No. I haven't. She's not at the shop.
Okay. She was looking for you. She's looking to buy some wood.
Oh, all right.
15 wood.
15. Do I have wood? Oh, yes, I do have wood. Okay. Yeah. I'll go see if I can find her. She'd be at the shop, hey?
Last time I heard she was going towards the inn, so maybe she's still around there.
All right. Thank you.
How business going on?
I mean, I'm losing money. Oh, there she is. I'm losing money, but not too much.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, Markl.
Hey.
Do you have anything for sale?
Yeah, I do.
I want to, or at least let me. Okay, let me go to your shop real quick then.
Sure.
We can place some orders. And then I'll go back to my shop to make some glue.
said something about Vesper not having a good time too.
Can I help you?
Are you manning your shop, or is your
Yeah,
brother manning
let's
your
look
shop?
Jason. Don't.
Hey.
Please don't
Go.
tell me.
Over here. Andy speaking to someone I need to speak to.
So,
They all come back.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, I spoke to
the walls though here.
Where'd he go?
I see.
I spoke to them, okay?
Sure.
Perfect.
I think.
No, no, no.
Is he?
If you're talking about Mark.
Did you need extra supplies?
No, not him.
so what are you looking for? I do got spider venom sacks. I
Okay.
bought a bunch of them, even though you told me to stop buying them.
Armor, right?
No, another man.
Yeah, because I had.
There was a lady that wanted to help.
I still have 18 on me.
Alright, I'll stop buying them then. I just didn't know what you're using them for, so.
But yeah, elixirs. I'll be buying some more. Trust me, I will. Just don't buy any more. You know what I'm saying. I will eventually buy those off you. Okay. I need to get wood, stone,
Go around that gate.
any iron you can get. Let's see what else. Can you get fangs and claws as well, or no?
Either way, fine.
I don't believe I can.
Help me in 2 seconds, huh?
Oh no, I can, but it takes a while to get.
Did we need armor like Marcus was wearing?
Is that not
No.
interchangeable
we
with
don't need
bow?
armor.
It is not for
Kid,
us.
You're fine. You're fine. You don't need armor. If I
see.
shoot you, I'm
Needs to go straight to the hunter's camp.
I would like some more salt too. I need some salt.
Salt, I have.
Are you a separate line, or are you doing one by one?
I have a lot of salt.
I have none. He has lots.
Actually, wait, that might not be accurate. I think I have 5 salt, no. 3 salt left.
Alright. So you said you need. I have 5 iron ore. How much wood and stone do you need?
Just sit here, wait my turn.
Maximum you can get.
Well, most of the stone is going to go to the wall, so I can give you
That's fine.
15. Especially considering we don't have the dwarves anymore to mine it for us. And how 15 woods.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
I can match that as
Okay,
well if you
15.
like.
Yes, please. So, let me type this out. So, I'm guessing both y'all might be serious. Let me write this in. Quill 15 stone from both of you and 15 wood from both of you.
The stone's going to be 1 silver, 20 copper. The wood will be 2 silver, 10 copper.
And I'll match that price.
Okay, and you said you had Markl had 5 ore?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is 2 silver, 25.
Okay. And then you didn't have any salt, but Vezran had salt, right?
Yeah.
I have 3.
Alright, I'll purchase all 3 salt from you. Let me type that out. Okay, thinking if there's anything. Oh, any raw food from both of you.
Plenty.
I don't have any.
Okay, Mr. Vezran, how many
have-
raw food?
On hand, I have 83.
I gave all my food to some naive child, and then she got herself kidnapped.
How much am I allowed to purchase the food?
As much as you'd like, Lenora.
I don't know if you're in a life or death situation here, but they are at the clinic, I believe. Mr. Ludwig's waiting for you at the apothecary. Says he needs you.
Okay.
No one else.
5 silver, 55 copper.
Markl, how much were you selling your wood and stone for?
I mean, I'm just giving her the wood at cost, and then the stone, that was 8 each.
Okay, you said everything that you're offering me, 5 silver, 55 copper,
55 copper, yes.
Okay, and Mr. Wiesman?
Gods, alright. The salt is going to be, for the 3 units, it's going to be 4 silver 50.
Geez, salt's so expensive.
And it's incredibly expensive. And for the stone, 15 of the stone, at 8 was, what, 80, 120? Is that right? No, that's not right.
For stone, for 15?
Yeah, 15.
For 15 stone.
Yeah, 120.
150? 120 doesn't sound right.
120 times 15 times 8.
No, you're right. It's 120. It's 120. And then the wood. I think I've got the price here. I'll do the same at cost. The 15 wood will be
So we need to build out more.
3 silver.
Thank you. I'm gonna place the nails right here.
Oh god, they're not gonna drop everything in the building, are they?
You're doing good work.
What's that total out to? Oh, and then you need raw food.
Yeah, the 84, 80, I thought yeah, 83 raw food, yeah.
I have 83 raw food. You
Did
want to
you
buy
get
it
the
all?
stone on the
Yes.
fucking thing yet, or no?
All right.
I've got the one next to it. I'll go load it up and bring it to you, huh?
1 moment.
How's it going?
And then I'll total here. 4, 5,
Oh god, we
6,
have...
7, 8. That's 8 silver.
Does anybody want tea?
What are you using this food for, by the way?
The whole town's in commotion. Apparently there was something happening at by the clinic. They're looking for a man.
And then I need some of it.
I don't think you know the man by the name of Sir Exeter, do you?
Some of the acid we need to make out
I've met him.
as well.
All right.
He's the man,
For
apparently.
the food alone,
The
that's
Imperials
9
are up in
silvers,
rampage
96,
about it.
On top
I've
of the
never
8 silvers,
heard the
70 so far.
He was Londia's friend. He lived next door to her. Well, what's the problem? Probably upset that she's missing.
Not sure.
18 silver, 66 copper.
He's
18.
rightfully infuriated every Imperial I've seen. All of them are swimming about town looking for him. I don't know what he did.
So let me get this.
Who knows?
Best to stay clear.
So who knows?
I think I need more chairs.
He is in his office, cussing a storm out right now.
Markl, can you get to the northern rope for me?
Yeah.
The what for you?
The northern rope.
Oh, yeah. I think it's actually in my place.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, there's
Rope.
and 66 copper.
I'll get a...
Fair. Okay, thank you.
I can help with moving the brick.
Yeah, could you help me?
I can
Business
pass
is
the
booming.
when you're good.
I mean, I've only made one sale.
It's weird. I surprisingly don't
hopefully
look
more
strong,
to
but
come
I've been
then.
wearing heavy armor, or running a lot, and all that stuff. In reality, I'm probably as big as Marcus.
Come on.
Well, that's good for us. The raw
Alright,
food's
I'm
gonna
waiting
come in
for
handy
him.
for sanitizing and the other stuff, so.
Bring him over.
That should. You said you needed
Since
to check
everything's
your
back to
inventory,
normal,
I guess, or you wish to, I guess, some sort of
what do you
business.
want out of my potions to stock here? What are y'all most wanting?
Do you have the ability to make those potions that lets you see in the dark?
I don't know if that loot's.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I need one to figure it out.
Slowly, it's heavy.
And then that would destroy it, but it would help me in figuring what it is made of.
Bring it down to where you're putting it. I'm gonna drop it with you, and
Good to know.
I'm letting go. Slowly place it.
Could take a walk outside of town.
How much food did you buy again, Venora?
I bought us 83 raw foods.
I see.
Alright, I'm gonna come down with you. I'm gonna come down.
I made a killing off the Imperials, so.
Alright, I'm gonna be coming around helping her
I hope
out
so.
with,
I thought like a day or two.
What did you sell to the Imperials?
Potions.
After I got done out of character, after I got done with one day, I was broke, and then by 2 hours later, I had a golden something afterwards. Anyways, it was all the elixirs I made them. They finally paid me for the labor. Because those got transferred over there, supposed to help with the ones that are sick in the embassy.
Very well.
Alright. Thank you.
I have
There you go, together.
more stock coming in tomorrow, so be sure to stop by.
Square and
You okay,
lead.
Ezra? You can kind of
You were
down.
the one who placed it.
I'm doing quite all right.
But one right here.
Okay.
Slowly down.
Alright.
There you go. There it is.
Oh, son, you're gonna need some help.
Really?
Yes, ideally.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Vezin, will you be here when I return?
You're doing good. We said
Like
you're
enough.
ready.
Unfortunate. I'd hoped to grab a word with you if I could have, but you are that
If
busy.
you can find me around town,
As I can over onto the train.
I do not plan to leave the walls.
And I will do so, Vezin.
We have to be.
Right.
We're gonna need them.
More down.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Just gonna move past.
Okay.
And I'll get everything. I'll get all the heavy stuff moved over later on today.
Down water.
Okay, thank you.
Probably just. I mean, if we have more bricks coming, might as well.
Well, I'm heading back out.
A talk would perhaps be in
Alright.
order, but you need any help?
Unless you needed something.
Honestly, these are kind of light.
I did. I was just waiting for them to be finished. Do you? And I hope that's not just for show. Do you have a loot for sale?
You're the second person today that's come for buy one. I sold it to one of the Imperials like a week ago.
Oh.
All
Alright.
right.
This is a good way to keep my mind off things.
I'll have to have Marcus fashion me a new one then.
Hmm.
I gave Miss Basil my loot
And the wall.
for
Yes, I think
her
it's tired of
wedding
seeing
gift,
that crack.
and I keep having to ask
Yeah.
her back for it.
There's still
whenever I need to play
Marcus's
some
shop
music,
area that
so
still needs
wanted
to
to
be.
replace it.
Yeah.
If you ever get one in
Okay,
before
that we could probably cover with
I get another one, I'll definitely buy it off you.
Yeah. All right.
I think if time
Very well.
It's in the middle of construction.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I bought a really shitty loot off somebody for like 4 silver and sold it for like 10.
Well done.
I had it forever, and now everybody's looking for one, and I probably could have sold it for 15.
I guess we wait now.
It's not like gonna dry, is it?
Best make preparations for the
with the
siege,
heat?
Markl.
Probably not.
You just gave away all our food.
If it was colder, more likely.
We have plenty of hardtack in store.
I know we used a bunch of it from when we went down underground, so...
Everyone brought their own rations. No one wanted to eat the damned hardtack.
Oh, so I still have it then?
I was never told that we had to
but we had anyone use ours.
Awesome. Because I just brought actual food and didn't eat our tech.
I guess we're all there.
Trying to look at the brighter
Well.
side of things right now. That's all.
I'm still supposed to go out and meet someone, though. If you need anything, let me know, Markl.
Where are you headed? Just so,
Torty wanted to have a talk, and so does O'Shawn.
out of town?
No, in the walls.
Okay.
Honestly. Don't know why everyone's so talkative lately.
I have a better perspective on it. Since I've been so used to, well, putting people in the ground since I was a kid. Sorry if I seem like I'm a very down in person right now.
Well, yeah, some pretty good people.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they will want us to push forward.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing after this.
Me neither.
If I make it through it, maybe try traveling again and see what's going on. I've been things I'm a little curious about.
Where is everyone?
I don't know.
Whoa. Okay,
Stand aside.
Certainly
Imperial
all
business.
you want.
Make way.
I know what I did was right.
You better have a pretty damn
Look,
good explanation, besides I'll take off your
Excuse me,
head.
citizen.
Ludwig?
Stand aside. Do not speak with the prisoner.
Imperial business. Wanted for questioning.
What did he do?
We will find out.
Using the private that was guarding Lady Heidemann not enough, or the lashings of Sergeant Sanders. Keep walking!
Keep getting embarrassed.
What's going on here?
Ludwig was taken into custody.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was here. That night took place. And there is suspicion that the alchemy place was hiding Ludwig, who is considered, I don't know, a fugitive or something. But that's why
Right.
they're here.
Okay. Sure.
How are you, by the way?
always feel like you're trying to like show your ass.
Am I?
It's very nice.
Well, I think, 1 second.
Thank you all for your cooperation.
There we go.
Waste of time to come running down here from the castle just for an Imperial traitor.
Maybe a walk outside of Nautius would do us both good.
You're not allowed to go north.
East?
Perhaps,
Where's that
but
little,
it's not really being patrolled anymore.
little pavilion area?
Yeah, probably is the safest place to be outside.
So we're stuck here.
God damn it.
Oh. Hey. You're a slave no longer. You're not bound to me. If what I'm doing does not interest you, like...
Like they're going off going after anybody who was like any relations to Ladia.
Appreciate your company very much.
They apparently did something that turned him into a fugitive and tried to take shelter inside the apothecary, so... Fuck.
No, I will say, well, I'm not particularly, excited.
Oh, fuck. I don't have my backpack on, do I?
Nope.
Eat my ass, god damn it.
No.
That would be too hard.
Okay, fine.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Not the woman, just the Imperial that they brought back. The, what's his name? He's one of the surgeons.
I see. Strange
Sanders?
that they're involved.
No, surgeons, not the sergeant.
Ludwig.
I have no clue. I mean, okay, yeah, they just drawed him into the clinic by chains.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Some peanuts. I got some honey roasted peanuts.
Usually of a chemical variety that have a less than pleasant reaction, if you will. Give you an example. You should by chance by Easter I know my greatest creation, but I say well more of land. Commonly used and I thought I would never be, but yeah, I'm the one who makes it.
It's a non-lethal means of letting somebody escape. You shouldn't be surprised.
Call it blind optimism, hoping that people don't find themselves in a position they need to use it. I know why, but as I said, I'm perhaps being lying to myself. I'm capable of a little more, but I don't exactly make those openly known to a lot of people. Out of the sheer fact that I don't trust exactly a lot of people to use them.
Fair enough. No. Sorry, that wasn't at you. That was a... I feel bad that I'm so loud.
It's fine.
Just chewing on some stuff right now.
While your voice carries volume, I understand you're trying to be...
No, my body.
Good finishings to the renovations.
Do you not know what my...
It looks a bit better.
Just in time for the robber baron to take it for himself, right?
Right. Well, I mean,
They are very sensitive to sounds and vibrations. Unfortunately, my...
try to stay as impartial as possible. Through this whole ordeal.
Although you're good.
My movement and speech whenever I speak to one.
Let's just hope one of his trebuchets are off mark, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That was the case with the Raven.
Been trying to get those things you asked for, by the way.
So what's it looking like?
Well, just waiting to get a response on it.
Right. After the roads being shut down, well, seems like we have a little bit. No time, but we'll do with what we can do.
Whatever it actually is.
Well, if anything, you should at least know what the peak of my ability is.
Nonetheless, do what you can.
What my master's ability was.
I was able to get some bows, but having what you have would just prove the better.
As I said, I have weapon grips. I get like a lot of poles and a lot of things for like swords and daggers and such. Just nothing to put on them.
The problem is I don't actually have the I didn't actually put on them. See what I can fix up. I appreciate the help.
It took me a while, but
Keep safe.
We had intended to throw them.
You too.
Finally would need to be used.
No. I've gotten substantial training from certain people.
Duly noted. I will. I'll have to think overnight then. Not that I don't trust you, more the idea of what those pots are capable of.
Utilizing them.
Want.
They can cause more want than you would expect if used haphazardly. Yes. You are talking to one of the strongest weapons ever designed. I'm more than aware of what happens whenever they are used without prior knowledge.
Well, at least. I think it's fair at least to say. Outside of my my inability to make a guardian, there's an in-between, if you will. I make a substance I refer to as caustic powder, more if anything in the proper term. I guess the best way how I explain it to more of the common sense, think of flash powder, but 10 times worse. And instead of basically almost a temporary blindness, that would be a permanent blindness. Chlorine almost is, well, could chew away about everything of flesh, rendering it almost entirely useless.
That sounds like Cindercide.
Closely. I have heard the term before. Maybe not as prudent, but still just as effective.
In a way, it's good to know.
That I usually make is, well, how do I put it? I guess I explain it. I refer to it as fusing powder. It's a combination I've used mixing flash powder and iron. It has this strange reaction of which it begins to chew at metal, slowly burning it away. I have not tested it on steel, seeing as I don't exactly have steel readily available to test it on. Iron, it cuts more than enough.
How's it going?
Doing all right.
That's good. That's good. You gonna share?
I don't know. How much do you like honey?
Fairly much. Kind of part of my name.
Got a little bit of honey roasted peanuts left.
Honey roasted penis. Wow.
You know what I said.
Oh. Not funny. This is a bad idea. Markl, why'd you make me do this?
Well, it was just so inviting.
Really was.
I'm just impressed that you did that on your backpack and your bow.
It's fine, we don't talk about that. Listen, if you want me to put more constraints on this so I can take my bow off and set it down and everything, I will.
No.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
You wouldn't.
I would. How's your day going anyways?
Well, I found out that a dumb bitch got kidnapped.
Oh, yeah.
And that is partially my fault. Although I didn't make her go by herself. I just gave her the means to do it.
She didn't go by herself.
With 2 other people.
The other people were... Yes, and again, that was her own decision. Other people offered to help. or around.
Yeah, and now
Everybody acts like
at
she's like a
least one
prisoner or
person has
something
been
like that. We're supposed to be
executed.
under watch
One
and
person's
stuff.
probably on their deathbed, and another one's going to be executed again.
What's the other execute one?
Ludwig. He just got arrested.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's Lottie though.
Are you sure?
He apparently stole something from the general.
Stole something?
And tried to run to the robber baron. I think it was the general. It has some big fancy name.
Major?
They stole it from their office and was apparently, yeah, I think that's it. And
was he-
they're like trying to make their way to the robber baron or something.
He
Apparently,
was probably trying to help Lottie in his own stupid way.
he didn't get far. He was caught on top of a Venora's shop, so.
Hmm.
He'll probably be executed.
Still busy. Should I catch another time? Conversation with you, if I can.
I'm done with him.
I would suggest this place, but it's been currently, well, a bit of a shit show. Yeah, let's bring it lightly. If you have some place in office, just for... Right.
Thank you for talking with me.
He'll wear out the cobbles, Vezrin. Ah, never mind. Going back to his house. He's been walking back and forth.
Doing pacing. Let me get out now.
So, you ever thought of taking up burglary?
A couple times.
What do you ask?
What do you want stolen?
A dumb bitch?
Oh, I've been thinking about that already.
I'm working on it.
Let me know. I like to think I'm sneaky. I think that's probably the only way we'll get her back, honestly. Small group. Sneak in.
It's already in the works.
Good. I'm glad to hear. Can't say I'm the closest person with Ladia, but she's a good woman, and I don't think she deserves to be kidnapped by anybody by any means.
You know, I'm just glad this happened after I got back and not while I was gone.
Yeah, if you guys would all still been gone, and this happened, there'd be nobody around to do anything. It would kind of suck.
Yeah. It's worked too well. Hopper's gonna fall asleep.
It really does. It's fucking comfy. You don't ever get like utility potions, do you?
Not often. I think I have an antidote in stock right now, and that's about it.
Well, the existence of two potions I never knew existed the other day. I don't want one. One is very rare, but you don't get it.
Yeah.
Like the other one seems really, yeah. Okay, let's like see in the dark.
Yeah, I'm looking for those actually.
Yeah, I guess it's something like even Venora can't make, so I'll hold my breath for that one. The other one's a spider, or like a spider potion, spider climb potion.
That
Like
lets you
that.
climb around.
Yeah. As somebody who uses a bow, I think that'd be fucking handy.
Hmm. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be surviving today.
Yeah, that's kind of, you can't think of that myself. So I just have to get up early in the morning.
Yep. Well, at least the walls are going up now. It's nice, way thicker than the old ones too.
The only concern is Marcus says it'll probably take like a week to get done.
Yeah.
That's a little worrying if the robber baron's that close already.
Right.
Also, I don't know if he came to you again or not, but I gave him half the money of the stone that you got at least.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I can't really lug the stone around, so I'm not the most useful person for building the wall, but I'm doing my part. The day the money's not worth anything if I fucking die.
Yeah.
So if you're planning on doing that, did you get a new weapon? Or did you get your sword thing fixed?
Not yet. I was
You might
hoping
wanna
I'd
look
have a
into that.
delivery today, but it looks like that's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Help me out. Oh God!
It unfortunately doesn't help. I
hurt. Ow. Yeah, I might do like a loop around, and I'm probably gonna turn in. Honestly, don't assume anything's going on for me tonight, or today, this afternoon, whatever time it is.
But yet, where are you staying these days anyway?
The bathhouse still. I'm still technically employed by them.
I mean, you have 2 beds, by the way.
Another bed, did you?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I mean, last time I slept there, I slept on a pile of like just stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take you up on that if you want a roommate.
I'm gonna have you look at this building, right?
Okay. Yeah.
You know something odd about it?
I mean, they have a sloped roof going into a wall with no drainage.
Yeah, well, other than that.
I don't know.
See that 2nd floor? That's also mine.
Is it? Oh, it's actually second. I always thought it was like a balcony or something.
No, up there.
Oh, fair enough. How do you get to it? Is there a ladder that I just didn't see in your house or something?
I mean, it's a little bit wonky, but
okay.
Yeah, you just kind of climb up here and then go over there. Move that screen out of the way. Can't actually do it. You gotta like.
Oh. Yeah. See, the issue with that is not all of us can jump that high. Some of us only have a short jump.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this place like.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's handy. I was thinking, I was in your place before. There was like a little area, a little like bed area, and then you had your storage area. I was like, I don't remember anything else.
Yeah. This wall is just all
It's a
covered
hideout
with like
spot.
paintings and everything. Yeah.
Putting that paintbrush to work, I see.
It's been helpful.
I'm glad. Yeah, if you want a roommate at some, like, honestly, maybe better to have somewhere that's not just the bathhouse to stay.
Yeah. I mean, downstairs, I could clean it up and be all yours.
Yeah, I'll take that. At least now I can use my own house again.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Just move all my books up here and everything.
I mean, I don't have much stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, well.
Changes of clothes, the odd bits and bobs, and like when I
always
carry.
empty out the wardrobe and everything.
I don't even have that many clothes. I'll be honest, I don't. A shelf would probably fit my life's belongings on currently.
Anyway, I'm gonna pass out here. You want a key?
Yeah. I'm gonna crawl back down. Oh, dude, that might help. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're a good guy for being an asshole.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks. Did I go this way? Have a good night, Markl. There it is. Ah! Here's the door. This one.
There's a horse on the wall. Why is there a horse